I'm here with Chris Parker, author most recently of Protector, the second in the Dark Steps series about the amazing guy Raphael Ward. So Chris, can you tell me a little bit about what made you write Protector and the Dark Steps?
Absolutely. The Dark Steps series, the idea from it came many years ago. I'd been studying theology for a very long time, so I've always kept an interest in that. And then in the 1980s, the so-called Shroud of Turin, which was said to depict the image of Jesus burnt into the cloth at the time of his resurrection, was carbon dated. They tested it for its age, and it was proved to be a 12th, 13th century fake, that particular piece of linen. And so for many people, at that point, if you like, the story was closed. That was the end of the story. Well, I'm a writer, so I went, what if that's the beginning of a story rather than the end of the story? And that led me into thinking of a possible alternative history that might have surrounded that experience, happened before it and moved on, about the nature of the real Shroud of Turin and the implications if it was ever made known to the general public. Mm-hmm. And that was at the heart of the story.
And it's a fantastic, gripping, thrilling, it's a real thriller in the true meaning of the sense. And this is the second of the trilogy, so we have a third one coming.
Yes, that Protector's the second book in the trilogy. It continues the story of Raphael Ward, a former member of the Mystico Catascopis, the Roman Catholic Church's secret sect of
SAS,
mystics and spies.
SEALs.
Yeah, Raphael Ward's a mixture of, imagine a mixture of James Bond and Francis of Assisi, and then imagine the cognitive dissonance that would occur, and there is my sort of conflicted hero. And of course he's helped out by his wonderful dog Mia, the beautiful Dutch herder, and a whole range of other people get involved in this story. But at the heart of it as well, it's a story for our modern times, is the notion of, the consideration of, what would happen if we discovered that a very important religious truth had been kept hidden by the Roman Catholic Church throughout its history, and that by extension much of what they'd said about the nature of Jesus and his importance was not true. What would be the fallout in the world? How would different agencies use that? How would different people need to contain that? What would happen if that truth was revealed? I'm not going to say now what that truth is, but in essence, in book one of the Dark Steps series, Raphael Ward becomes involved in this story to do with the original Shroud of Turin and its true nature. And in Protector, he becomes involved in sharing that truth with consequences that he couldn't possibly have imagined.
Now, you said you've got another one coming to complete the trilogy. Is Raphael Ward going to be finished at the trilogy, or is there a chance that maybe, do we see, I mean, some have described your books as Jack Reacher crossed with Dan Brown.
Yeah.
Jack Reacher goes on for about 20 episodes and is still going on. Are we going to see another Raphael Ward?
Well, in answer to that, let me tell you this. Book 3, the end of the Dark Steps trilogy, is called Martyr. Yeah. So that there might be a clue there. But right. what we're also dealing with, of course, is truth and counter-truth, apparent reality and non-reality. So we know that we can't necessarily trust what we see or what we believe is happening just because someone says so or the media reports it. Well, maybe that runs through Martyr as well, perhaps. What I can tell you for sure, that by the end of Martyr, the man known as Raphael Ward, which is how he's referred to early on in Monk, the first book in the series, and at the start of Protector, the man known as Raphael Ward certainly no longer exists at the end of Martyr.
Whoa, I can't wait. This is a fantastic thing. I have to say, if you read Monk, it's brilliant, and Protector is better. So I would just say Protector is available now. It's published by Trilogy in hardback and is available on Kindle and EPUB, and will be in paperback fairly shortly, a few months' time. Get it now, don't wait, and also read Monk first of all. You won't regret it. Thanks, Chris.